Hey there, Nancy here. And today I want to talk about something pretty heavy that's on my heart. And I honestly just think it'll be so helpful for so many people. This is work that I've done on myself a lot, right? It's kind of helped me overcome some hurdles, but I think it'll really help a lot of you, especially entrepreneurs, creative individuals, professionals, people who are kind of feeling stuck lately, right? Feeling like they're not completely in the driver's seat of their life. Okay. So today's topic, I'm going to talk about getting yourself back into the driver's seat of your life. Okay. Stepping into, your purpose, stepping into really taking charge of the outcome of how you want your life to be. Okay. Because right now, I'm hearing so many people, okay, whether it's clients or, just people in general in the entrepreneur space saying words like, I'm overwhelmed, this is too hard, I'm too busy, I can't find the time to do this, right? It's like I feel this way or I'm so stuck. I'm just hearing it a lot. And here's the thing, I don't want to say that it's unvalidated, right? I'm not going to say like, oh my gosh, yeah, like buck up camper, like little camper, you're fine. That's not necessarily the case, right? It's going to take a little more work. And that's what I want to really just give you guys today is just some more insight to those feelings and how those thoughts are coming to be and how we can really pull it back and shift it. And what I wanted to start digging into is in neurolinguistic programming, which is something I'm actually getting my certification right now. I'm working with Ronnie Rumsey, so she's awesome. But anyway, in neurolinguistic programming, which really helps you dig deeper into why we feel the way that we feel and helping us kind of move forward and all this good stuff. Well, there's two different things, two different ways that we can live in life. And we can either live in cause or we can live in effect. Okay. And when we say that someone's living in effect, and this is very much where I was many years ago, that's living in your story. It's kind of living with labels, feeling like you're stuck, maybe playing the blame game. Oh, this always happens to me, or well, it's because I'm, learning impaired, or it's because I'm this, or whatever. It's basically sitting in your own stuff. Okay. There's, you're living in, and again, what they call effect, where you're just stuck there. This is how it's always been. It's cyclical. You're never going to get out of it. It's just life. Okay. Now, what can really help you get out of that, right? And get back into the driver's seat of your life, because we want to move forward, right? We want to keep that bus driving forward. But what can help you is to really move into cause. And what cause is it helps you to think differently about your situation, in ways like, why does this keep happening? What can I do to prevent this? What have I learned from these past situations and what can I do better? Right. Because you are in charge of your mind, you're in charge of your life, your results. In fact, so many times, and guys, this is something as a coach, it was really hard for me to grasp, and I'm still working on it, right? I put the success of my clients so heavily on my shoulders, and I really get passionate. I want people to succeed, but sometimes I overstep the boundaries and I want it more than they do. The thing is as the client, right? They need to want the results and they need to make the decision to do the work to get the results, right? That's not on me. So you are in charge of your mind, you are in charge of your results, and the life that you have right now is the sum of all the different choices that have brought you to this point. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? There are situations, right? People have been through traumatic events, horrible things that have literally rocked their world, okay? There are situations that, I've been through and that I've had to deal with, and seriously, like, I cannot stress this enough, is those things, okay, we don't want to take them lightly. We need to process and digest them, of course. But where you are now and where you go forward and what you take away from those events, right? We can shift that to be a more positive thing. And again, I know some of these situations are really awful and terrible, and it's hard to think that way. But there are many ways that we can look at things and say, you know what? I'm going to get back up because I need to keep moving on. I'm going to be stronger because of it. And I'm going to keep moving forward. And so I want you to think about right now, even how you're thinking and how you're living day to day and how you feel about your job or your business, or, every time you start to experience growth and you might feel, like overwhelmed, or you feel like you keep falling back in your seat and you're out of the out of the driver's seat. So what I want you to think is, are you in cause right now? Or are you in effect, right? And effect is the blame game. This always happens to me. It's living in the labels. It's sitting in your own stuff. Or are you living in cause? Are you saying, you know what? Yeah, that happened. All right, I'm going to keep moving on because this is not the life that I want to live, and this is not where I want to be. I want to live life over here, and I want to work towards my goals, and I've got to learn from that, and I'm going to move on. Okay, so where are you right now? And the more and more I started doing some of this work with NLP, the more I started thinking, okay, about a chapter I read in Marie Forleo's it's Everything is Figure Outable. Okay. And she talks about, okay, this, I just have to read it because it's all about eliminating excuses and again, getting yourself back in the driver's seat. Okay. So I'm reading, this is part of her chapter on eliminating excuses. All right. So many people, okay, use 2 4-letter words. These 2 4-letter words which are can't and won't. Think about how often people say some version of the following: I can't get up and work out every day. I can't find the time to get my writing done. I can't forgive her for what she's done. I can't take that job. It's across the country. I can't ask for help. I can't ask for a promotion because I'm not good enough yet. I can't launch this project because my boss didn't approve it. I can't afford it. I can't do this. I can't do that. Okay. Here's the problem. 99% of the time when we say we can't do something, can't is a euphemism for won't. What does won't mean? Won't means we're not willing. In other words, you don't really want to. You don't want to do the work. You don't want to take the risk. You don't want to get uncomfortable or be inconvenienced. It's simply not a big enough or important enough priority. Before you disagree or find exceptions, which there are, humor me for a moment. If you consider how this might be true in your life, even a portion of the time, you'll break free from the vast majority of self-deceptive crap that holds you back. For example, go back to all those statements and replace can't with won't, and you'll discover something much more honest. I won't get up and work out every day. I won't find the time to get the writing done. I won't forgive her for what she's done. I won't take that job. It's across the country. I won't ask for help. I won't ask for the promotion because I'm not good enough yet. I won't launch this project because my boss didn't approve it. And I won't do whatever it is. Insert. Okay. You are 100% responsible for your life. Boop. Okay. So I just want to leave this here with you guys, right? I've gone through, living in cause and effect a little bit. Again, there's much deeper work that can be done there, but I want you to step into the driver's seat of your life. And I want you to start making some little mental shifts. If you find yourself doing this lately, where you are stuck in your own stuff, in your own shit, I want you to think about what different mindset shifts you can make to start moving forward, right? Because we don't need to live in the past anymore. We have full responsibility. In fact, you can get in that driver's seat and say, that's it. I don't care what's coming my way. I know what I want. I'm going to keep driving forward and I'm going to take responsibility for it. Your results are your responsibility. Your results, in fact, I want you to say this right now. My results are my responsibility. All right. That's all for today. Have a wonderful day.